Mute is checked in for Los Angeles. Here is Paul. He's got 7. Crawford right side. All sorts of time. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Lakers leading by 14. Kobe, the pass to Randall. Back to Kobe. Here's Hibbert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert? A guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or 2.
And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Young, here we go.
What a game we've seen here for Nick Young. 9 points and also 3 nice steals.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Picked by Griffin. Paul kicks to Crawford. It's Young on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
Hibbert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hibbert's got 6 in the quarter.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season. Their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home, and I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin, there was a lot to be salty about in Laker land. So can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much to see.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Aldridge comes in for Mbamute. Pierce is checked in for Johnson. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. And stolen by Jordan. Back to Pierce. Tries again. The shot's good from Jordan.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bass has got 9.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Pierce with it. Picked up by Brown. Throws it up high. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bass with the screen. Clarkson dishes to Bass. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the Clippers not known for being an outside shooting team, but they take a large amount of deep mid-range twos as well as their fair share of threes.
.152 left in the third quarter. For the Clippers, you think of Lob City and it's all dunks. But the reality is, Clark, as Greg was just talking about, that just isn't the case.
It really isn't. I mean, they also led the league in pull-up shots attempted by a wide margin, about 24 pull-up Jays a game.
Back to Brown. Stolen by Pierce. Here's Crawford. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Crawford passes to Jordan. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Assisted.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
20 feet out. And Bass kicks to Nance. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Aldridge. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford.
J.J. Redick.
Rivers dishes to Pierce. To the inside. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter. It's Brown with the drive. Nance. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go. They're not making them pay right now. Their free throw percentage has dropped all the way down to below 60%. That's unacceptable, and that certainly is not winning basketball.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Clippers have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. Good on the second free throw.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the Lakers call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Russell. With 1 on the clock. And it's laid in by Randall.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that they're...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top, up by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Luke Mbamute out there with Green, and it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. Pass to Randall. Russell kicks to Hibbert. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bring it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And the wide-open shot from Green. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Picked by Randall. Russell kicks to Randall. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season. 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for 1 game. Broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scorers of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team.
J.J. Redick.
He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
And Kobe Bean Bryant, the only 30,000 point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
And it's Paul penetrating. Back to Griffin. Redick passes to Griffin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Picked by Griffin. Crawford dishes to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And the lead is down inside single digits. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Hibbert with the block.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
They get it back. Outside Russell. From downtown. That's good. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Russell. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jordan's checked in. Clippers trail by 14. Crawford left side. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
Here's Jordan. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Crawford, no luck.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And Bryant kicks to Randall. Down low. And stolen by Jordan.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right. Clarkson kicks to Hibbert. They push it up, 4 on 3. Here's Jordan. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
Here's Redick. The Lakers with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Los Angeles.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots.
And I don't think anybody saw a performance like this one coming tonight. What a big-time game for Young. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight. What a performance. Just look at the game for Jordan. He's got 10 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And, Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Paul Pierce is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Rivers in for J.J. Redick. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Los Angeles foul call. Jamal Crawford. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Gets the first, Nick. Makes it a 7-point lead.
Lakers. Jordan Clarkson at the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
Here's Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Kobe Bryant.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trailed by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you shouldn't be allowed to call timeouts late in the ball game if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
Johnson kicks to Redick. The kick out to Pierce. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground.